Hello friends, welcome back to VOWIAS. Welcome to the discussion on daily MCQ. Today is 18th of April 2022 and now we are going to look at 5 MCQs based on the current affairs. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. But before we begin, a small information. The PDF of the discussion will be available in our Telegram channel. You can go and download it from there at free of cost. Now let's begin the discussion. Let's look at the first question. It's a previous year question. The seas and their bordering countries are given and we have to choose the correct matches, correct ones which are paid correctly. First one, Adriatic Sea, Albania. Second one, Black Sea, Croatia. Caspian Sea, Kazakhstan. Fourth one, Mediterranean Sea, Morocco. Fifth one, Red Sea, Syria. You have to choose the correct options. So if you see Adriatic Sea, basically it is a body of water spreading the Italian peninsula from the Balkan Peninsula. So Adriatic Sea is surrounded by Albania, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Croatia, Italy, Montenegro, Slovenia. So the first one is right. Second one, Black Sea. Black Sea is the shortcut for to remember countries which are surrounding Black Sea is T and Burger. So T stands for Turkey, B for Bulgaria, U for Ukraine, R for Russia, G for Georgia, and R for Romania. So Croatia is not there. Croatia does not, or you can say Black Sea does not touch Croatia. So second one is wrong. Whereas third one, if you say Caspian Sea, the countries which are surrounding it are Tariq. This is a shortcut to remember those countries. Okay, and it is bounded by, you can say, Turkmenistan, Azerbaijan, you have Russia, you have Iran and Kazakhstan. So C is third one is right. And Mediterranean Sea, if you say Mediterranean Sea, it actually touches Asia, Europe and Africa. It's a huge sea. So in Africa, the countries which are surrounding Mediterranean Sea are Morocco, Italy, Slovenia, Morocco, you have Egypt, you have Libya, Tunisia, Algeria. So this one is right. The Mediterranean Sea is right. Morocco. And Red Sea, the shortcut to remember countries surrounding it are DESY, D-E-S-S-E-Y, where D stands for Djibouti, E stands for Egypt, S stands for Saudi, another S stands for Sudan, and Y for Yemen. Syria is not there, so B, 1, 3, 4 are correct. 1, 3, 4 are correct, and the same thing is given here. The countries, the seas and the surrounding countries, you can just pause and go through it. I've just told you the shortcuts also. Now let's go to the next question. The report South Asia Economics Focus, sometimes mentioned in the media, is released by A. World Economic Forum, B. World Bank, C. SAARC, and D. ATB. The correct option is B. World Bank. So why news is recently the World Bank in its report South Asia Economic Focus biannual cut biannual cut its economic growth forecast for India and the whole of South Asia region. So that's why this was the news. Okay, so as I said, World Bank has released this report and it lowered India's growth to 8% from the previous estimate of 8.7% for the current fiscal year of 2022-23. And for the South Asian region, the growth is expected to be slower than projected by 1 percentage point at 6.6% in 2022 and 6.3% in next calendar year. So this is because of the various global reasons like the Russia-Ukraine war, which has impacted the entire region, because we are seeing inflation in food items, we are seeing inflation in the petrol prices and all. So it is already experiencing a fragile growth because of the COVID and all, and now this has further enhanced the issues. The commodity prices, the bottlenecks to supply, and the financial sector vulnerability. So all these things are there. Now let's go to the next question, the third question. Recently, our scientists have discovered the rare butterfly palm king, which is characterized by its brown color with dark bands and mostly resting in the shade. In which part of India it has been discovered? A. Tamil Nadu, B. Maharashtra, C. Assam, and D. Andaman Nicobar Islands. You have to choose the correct option. So if you see the correct option, it is Tamil Nadu. See, most of the discoveries of this kind will happen either in the Western Ghats, or Northeast. Generally, either in Western Ghats or Northeast, because they are mostly densely forested ones. You have the green lush over there, right? So they're also part of the this UNESCO World Network of Biospheres. So because of these reasons, they are widely, you can say they are hugely populated with these kind of insects and all, and a lot of ones which are yet to be discovered. So that's why these kind of discoveries we will see in the regions surrounding Western Ghats and Northeast. Right. So recently, this rare butterfly palm king was sighted for the first time in Tamil Nadu. Palm king was first recorded in South India by British scientist H.S. Ferguson in 1891, and more than a century later, it was rediscovered. Palm king belongs to the Niflidia subfamily and feeds on palm, coconut, and calamus varieties of plants. The butterfly is characterized by its brown color and dark bands and is described as reclusive, most resting in the shade. It is not easy to spot a palm king because of its wood color and makes super easy camouflage, and it rarely spreads its wings. This butterfly is widely distributed across India, Myanmar, Indochina, the Malaysia Peninsula, and Thailand. In India, it was sighted. The palm king sightings were recorded in forests of Aripa, Shendurni, Periyar Tiger Reserve in the south of Western Ghats. Now let's go to the next question. Consider the following statements with respect to the 2021 three sites of world tag. Three sites of the world tag. First one, it is accorded by the Arbor Day Foundation jointly with the Food and Agriculture Organization of UN. Second one, Indore city has received this tag for the second consecutive year. We have to choose the correct option. A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. Three cities of the world. So it is accorded by Arbor Day Foundation jointly with Food and Agriculture Organization of UN. This is right. The first one is right. But the second one, if you see, Indore city, it is given that Indore city has received. But this is wrong. It is Hyderabad which has received this tag for the second consecutive year. So A1 only is the correct answer. So the UN and FAO, the UN Food and the Agriculture Organization along with the Arbor Day Foundation has recognized Hyderabad and Mumbai jointly as the 2021 tree city of the world. That is the important thing that we need to note. The recognition has been won by two Indian cities due to their commitment to the maintaining and growing greenery and urban trees so as to build resilient, healthy and happy cities. This is the first time Mumbai has made into the list, and Hyderabad has featured on this list for the second consecutive year. The aim of starting this program was to recognize towns and cities across the world that are committed to ensuring that their trees and urban forests are sustainably managed and properly maintained and truly celebrated. Under this program, assistance, direction and worldwide recognition is provided to these communities that are showing dedication to their urban forest. The program also provides framework for sustainable and healthy urban forestry program in city and town. Right, so this is the thing about this, and now let's look at the next question, the fifth question. With reference to the election of the President of India, consider the following statements. First one, the value of the vote of each MLA varies from state to state. Second one, the value of votes of MPs of the Lok Sabha is more than the value of votes of MPs of Rajya Sabha. Which of the following are correct? A 1 only, B 2 only, C both 1 and 2, and D neither 1 nor 2. So first one says the value of vote of each MLA varies from state to state. This is right, because if you see the presidential elections, there the value of MLAs differ from state to state because that depends on the population of the state. Okay, so that's why the value of the vote of each MLA varies from state to state. But if you see the second statement, it says that the value of vote of MPs of Lok Sabha is more than the value of vote of MPs of Rajya Sabha. This is wrong because the value of the vote of all MPs is same whether they are in Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So the first statement is right, second statement is wrong. A1 only is the correct answer. So it's a previous year question. So the electoral college of the president consists of elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, Legislative Assembly of the state and the Legislative Assembly of Union Territory of Delhi and Puducherry. Remember, only the elected members take part in the election, not the nominated members. The president is elected indirectly by the proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. And under Article 324, the authority to conduct elections is with the Election Commission, and the value of vote of MLAs differ from state to state based on the population. But the value of all MPs is same, be it Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. So this is the information that we need to note about the election of president. Now let's see some more things, some extra information, because we are providing Vision Prelims Test Series Summary, Vision Monthly Magazine Summary and Vision Mains Test Series Summary. Because as the prelims is coming, these kind of summaries will help in your revision. We are just left with around 45 days. So this revision is very key, and this will ensure that you clear prelims with very good marks. And that's what this will ensure. So do make the best use of this. You can check the quality of these summaries from our Telegram channel. Right. So we are also providing an offer of 15% to new students and 25% to old students, and you can subscribe to them at this price. If you have any questions, if you need any clarity, just get back to us via Telegram. That's it guys from our side. I'll see you again tomorrow with 5 more MCQs. Till then, keep studying. Stay tuned. Jai Hind.